The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home? Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Yes. So it was a storm, you guys.
Okay, so the Yawhg was in fact a storm.
Alright, so now we need to choose our roles in repairing the city.
So first off is Blue, that is Anita.
So you have a physique of 11, a finesse of 7, a mind of 7, charm of 8, a magic of 7, and a wealth of 5. So your physique is your best asset.
Yeah.
And yet
Although you do have a reputation as the town drunk.
Well, sort of.
Actually, so kind of do you, Kim.
Boy, howdy.
I'm wondering if maybe the builder isn't a good one.
The builder is probably your best bet here.
Yeah,
Possibly the smelter, but... Alright, builder
let's
it is.
be a builder.
Ding.
I'm a builder. Look at me build. I take it upon myself to help rebuild the town by hand.
Usually people use tools. I'm just saying.
Nope.
Nope, we're doing this the
Got a
old-fashioned way.
Point to prove.
I rebuild homes fairly quickly and efficiently
Hooray.
with my bare hands. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. You think?
Good. That's exactly what we want to hear.
Good
Okay.
job, me.
So I am very charming. I have lots of finesse, and I have an incredible physique, but 0 magic and a little bit of wealth. Possibly the leader with a charm of 11.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I can't remember what you guys have.
Well, you also have a high physique, so you could
I'm
potentially do well as a
probably,
smelter.
I'm probably going to be the doctor.
Yeah.
Which would put me probably in the conjurer role.
Yeah, Scott could do conjurer. Perfect. So I'm
Why
going
are we
to go
doing this
leader
after
then.
my turn?
Oh, that's not a good thing. The leader of the survivors. Your reputation allows you to lead the survivors with relative ease. Oh. You're not the brightest, however, and aren't terribly efficient with organizing everyone.
Oh, you have also needed to have a high mind.
Right.
Still.
Having a charismatic leader helps the rebuilding effort a little. Oh,
Hooray.
okay.
Doctor, please.
The doctor. Ding.
I take it upon myself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. Despite my vast medical knowledge, my hands are too shaky to save some patients. Finesse.
Yeah.
I lose a few, but manage to save most of them. This helps the survival effort quite a bit.
Good.
Yeah.
And I am going to be the conjurer.
So we picked the top 4. Yeah, I probably should have been the smelter.
Yeah, with your
But-
finesse.
Yeah.
I take it upon myself to help conjure up supplies for the town.
Up that ladder.
Yep. With my magic, I summon a large amount of supplies.
Supplies.
With some effort, I'm summoning more than enough lumber and food for the town. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot.
Hooray! 3 out of 4 is good.
Supplies.
And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish, and whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we will can ever be, ready for it? Yay!
The end.
I guess we rebuilt. Everything's fine.
We kind of rebuilt.
We're working on it.
No one was murdered by werewolves after that first incident.
Of werewolf murder.
Except for that one time. Ooh, while the town is being rebuilt, I decide to become a full-time arena warrior. I slowly rise the rank, knocking out scores of fighters. I'm a real tough broad. Even ones as great as Jean the Beautiful. Before long, I become the arena champion.
Hooray!
I travel across the world, fighting the very best of the best.
Hooray!
Tales are sung far and wide of my mighty feats of strength.
Hooray!
With the Yawhg over and the town being rebuilt, you decide to seek out the beast that infected you with that violent disease. Armed only with a crossbow and a small pocket knife, you venture out into the forest. For a few days you find nothing. Then you try howling out to the night sky. In what seems like only a moment, You hear heavy footsteps running straight for you. You fire a bolt into the darkness and hear a loud squeal. I'll admit that caught me off guard.
It was a loud squeal.
Peering into the blackness of the night, apparently it wasn't a werewolf, it was a were-hedgehog, or a were-guinea pig. Peering into the blackness of the night, you spot your foe, sprawled on the forest floor with your bolt right through its skull.
Good shot.
You behead it with your pocket knife, holy crap,
Ooh.
and bring it back to town. You become a celebrated hero. Awesome.
Ellipses.
The Yawhg changed me, probably for the better.
That was mostly just the water, though.
No, me mostly. With the town being rebuilt, I eventually decide to retake my role as a doctor in the hospital. There, I make friends with another doctor.
Oh my.
Two of us do everything together. You're inseparable. Eventually, we even decide to get an apartment and live with each other. Then, my friend gets married and everything changes.
Oh.
Their spouse has to move away to a new town and my friend follows. I try to keep in touch by mail, but the letters start to come less and less frequently. I try to fraternize with the other doctors. While they're all nice people, nothing can compare.
Oh.
Sounds legit.
While the town is being rebuilt, I spend more and more time at the Alchemy Tower. My potion brewing abilities quickly become among the best in the world. My health and mana potions are considered world-class delicacies, with people venturing far and wide to buy them. But I never learned how to brew a love potion.
Aww. Well, at least me and Anita are awesome.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
I became a world-famous potion brewer. Just
That's
a very
true.
lonely world-famous potion brewer.
I became an incredibly lonely and sad doctor.
This was
Sounds
fun.
pretty great to me.
So that was the Yawhg.
Yay!
And out of all of the Yawhgs that I've seen, that was probably the best one I've ever seen.
We destroyed half of our town.
Before the Yawhg even showed up and destroyed the rest of our
It
town.
was the best one I've ever seen. I've never seen people actually succeed in rebuilding the town. I've seen people lose spectacularly or come very close and then lose spectacularly.
We did quite well at saving our town, so good for
So
us.
the lady that you would have gone and had a good time with
Yorp.
was a vampire. And had you become the leader and been a little bit more charismatic, we could have completely rebuilt the town, and then you would have changed everyone into vampires and let a horrible undead city to take over the world.
Vampire Kingdoms, everybody.
Yeah, so
So, spoilers. That's
Well,
one of the possible endings.
possibly the... no, I'll put it in.
Alright.
Possibly the doctor role would have led to you just feeding on the sick. I'm not sure what would have happened there.
There's, as I understand it, there's quite a lot of variance on how
There
the game can
are
resolve.
a lot.
Are there multiple different possible Yawgs? Because you seemed surprised it was a storm.
No, it's always a storm. I
Okay.
just wanted you guys to be surprised that it was a storm. But no, it's as far as I know, it's always been a storm. If there is different endings, I will be surprised, genuinely. But no, I was expecting a storm to destroy the city.
Fair enough.
Why they call it the Yawhg is beyond me, but
Because it's ambiguous.
Yawhg. But yeah, that was the Yawhg. So you
Yay.
guys enjoyed it?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun.
it was fun.
Yep.
Let's do it again.
Okay, we may have some more episodes coming up next time on the Action Sofa.